Look around you right now. The 5 people you spend the most time with, your closest friends, your colleagues, your family, the people whose voices you hear most often, whose opinions shape your thinking, whose habits you unconsciously mirror. Now ask yourself one honest question. Are those 5 people pulling you toward the life you want or away from it? Stay with me, because the answer to that question may be the most important thing you examine this year. Subscribe to this channel, because every Monday and Thursday we bring you the ideas that genuinely change lives. Like this video, share it with someone in your circle who needs to hear this. Let's go. I'm Dr. TJ, a Harvard Fellowship trained surgeon and a distinguished Toastmaster, the highest honor in Toastmasters International, earned by less than 1% of members worldwide. And everything I am about to share with you comes from decades of real-world experience at the highest levels. In the 1960s, a young man from rural Idaho was going nowhere. He was 25 years old. He was in debt. He had no direction. He had big dreams and no idea how to reach them. And then he met a mentor, a businessman named Earl Schoff. Schoff looked at this young man, at his circumstances, his habits, his circle of friends, and he asked one question: who are you spending your time with? That question changed everything. The young man began to study the people around the most successful individuals he knew. He noticed patterns. He noticed that the people at the top thought differently, spoke differently, and spent their time differently from everyone else. And he noticed that those differences were not innate. They were learned through proximity, through association, through the slow, invisible influence of the people they choose to be around. He spent the next 5 decades studying and teaching that insight and distilling it into one of the most powerful ideas in the history of personal development. Here is the uncomfortable truth about your environment. You are not as in control of your own thinking as you believe. Research in social psychology consistently shows that human beings are profoundly influenced by the people around them, not just in obvious ways like peer pressure, in invisible ways. The ambitions you carry, the standards you hold yourself to, the language you use to describe your own potential, all of these are shaped quietly, consistently, powerfully by the people you spend time with. If your 5 closest people complain constantly, you will find yourself complaining more. If your 5 closest people have no financial ambition, you will find yourself making peace with your own lack of it. If your 5 closest people believe that success is for other people, you will find that belief slowly colonizing your own mind. This is not a character flaw. It is biology. Human beings are social creatures, wired to conform to the norms of their group. The question is not whether your environment is influencing you, for it is. The question is, which direction is it pulling? The young man from Idaho went on to become one of the most influential personal development philosophers of the 20th century. He mentored a generation of leaders, entrepreneurs, and thinkers. Among his students, a young Tony Robbins. He said this, and it became one of the most quoted statements in the history of self-development. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. His name was Jim Rohn, the man who went from debt and directionless at 25 to mentoring millions by understanding one simple truth. Your environment is not neutral. It is either building you or breaking you every single day without your permission, without your awareness, until you make it conscious. So here is the question Jim Rohn would ask you today. Who are your 5, and are they worthy of the person you are trying to become? I am going to repeat this quote from Jim Rohn, for it is important. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, end quote. Jim Rohn and the 5 people rule. Jim Rohn changed his life by changing his inner circle, and then he spent 50 years helping others do the same. Now remember to come back Monday, where we tell the story of a man who was told he would never walk again, and he ran a marathon instead. I'll see you then. Don't forget to click on the video on the screen towards the end of this video clip. Here is your challenge, and I want you to do this today. Write down the names of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Just 5 names. Now, next to each name, write one word that describes how that person makes you feel about your own potential. Inspired, challenged, supported, or drained, doubted, small. You do not have to cut anyone out of your life today, but look at that list honestly and ask yourself, is my circle building me toward the person I want to become? If the answer is no, it is time to be intentional about who gets your time. Share this with someone who needs to examine their circle. It might be the most important conversation you start for them today. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and click on the video on your screen. Click on that video right now. Your next story is already waiting for you. I'll see you next Monday.
You are unstoppable.